I am now going to go over some problems in 67 in your textbook to explain listed property depreciation. The most common is auto. Others could even be, you could be a photographer in which you use a camera for personal use or business use. You could use your cell phone for personal use and business use. Anything that can lend itself to personal business use that can be used in business is considered listed property. So Lena purchased a new car for use in her business during 2020. The auto was the only business asset she purchased during the year, and her business was extremely profitable. Calculate her maximum depreciation deduction, including Section 179 unless stated otherwise, for 2020 and 2021. She does not want to take bonus depreciation in 2020 or 21 in the following alternative scenarios. Assume half-year convention for all. So in 67A, the original auto cost $35,000 and it was used 100% for business. So in 2020, the first year you place it in service, you would take $35,000, 5-year asset, half-year convention at 20%, which gives you $7,000 deduction. Now, the maximum auto depreciation in your exhibit is I believe it's exhibit 1010 in your textbook. The actual exhibit is mentioned in the overview, is $10,100. So the depreciation for the year would be the lesser of the maximum or the actual modified acres, which is $7,000. In 2021, the second year, your actual modified acres depreciation rate is 32%. So the actual depreciation with 100% usage is $11,200. Compare that to the second year limit of $16,100. You would then take the lesser of the $11,200 and the $16,100, which is $11,200. 67B is still used at 100%, but the vehicle cost $80,000. So in 2020, you have the $80,000 cost of the business vehicle at 100%. The rate would be 20%, and the full modified acres would be 16,000. But in the first year, you are limited to $10,100. So the depreciation deduction for 2020 would be $10,100. In 2021, you have $80,000 for the cost. The second year depreciation for a 5-year asset is 32%. So your modified acres would be 25,600. You are limited to 16,100. So the depreciation deduction in that year would be 16,100. There is no benefit for Section 179 in this case because your actual modified acres is limited to 10,100. So any Section 179 would be limited to the same amount. In 2021, the same is true. In this case, you're limited to 16,100. So any benefit for the Section 179 would still be limited to 16,100. The one thing I would like to point out is under the bonus depreciation rules, you are allowed to deduct $18,100 in 2020 if you would like. However, she does not want to use bonus depreciation.